you, Kate. Welcome to UTV. I am so happy to be part of this really exciting One Truth 818 show. Now, today is all about a very special power couple, a skincare duo so strong and impactful that independent research shows it can improve skin hydration, roughness, and wrinkle depth in just 2 weeks. This is the serum that thousands of women are using to help stop the appearance of aging in its tracks. How? Well, there's an enzyme within your genes that can undo the aging process, and all you have to do is activate it. And One Truth 818 serum contains that activation ingredient. Skincare like this isn't developed overnight, of course. I mean, One Truth 818 is the result of 11 years of cutting-edge research, a $33 million investment, and Nobel Prize-winning science by molecular scientist Dr. Bill Andrews. Now, not only are the results transformative, but the research is turning everything we thought we knew about modern skincare on its head. Now, let's jump into the future of skincare right now with One Truth 818 founder Rachel Degar. Welcome.
Thank you, Kate.
Fabulous
so nice to be here. Thank you.
Well, we are talking about this power couple, aren't we? This duo.
Yes.
How did you put this together?
Do you know, these, because they're two of my favourites, to be honest. So we have got the serum, which has been up for awards. It's scientifically proven.
Yes.
It reduces wrinkles, but it's there for the long game as well. So this is your skin longevity. You're going to see results quickly, like you did on those ladies on the B&As, but this is going to be your forever serum.
Yes.
And then you have got the enzyme mask, which is going to give you instant smoothness, give you that glow that you're after, and it's going to help relax your muscles permanently. So we'll get all into that. But between the two of these, you're going to be party ready for the silly season and beyond.
Wow. I'll tell you what, we're going to give you those details right now because it's an awesome deal you've brought for us. You're saving $99 today, aren't we? Which is amazing. I think you're getting $279 in value, so less than the price of the serum on its own. You're getting the enzyme mask for free, basically.
Yes, yeah.
We're also getting free delivery.
Yeah.
Woo! I love that. Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.
And of course, we've got Afterpay and Zip as well.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Easy.
So normally you pay $2.99 for the serum, but you're going to get both these for $2.79. So it really is a kind of pre-Merry Christmas, I suppose.
It definitely is very generous of you. Thank you very much. Now, you know what? Before we learn about the science of this incredible range, I want to chat about the research that's turned what we thought were beauty must-haves into kind of definitely do nots.
Yeah.
I think lots of people can relate to us, all of us. So
yes, absolutely. We are bombarded with information about how to make skin younger. Now, what if I was to tell you that everything you've been told is actually wrong and that cell division equals aging?
Right.
Now, I want you to think of all the bloggers, the vloggers, the products in your drawers right now, which are all saying increase cell turnover, speed up cell renewal. And I'm telling you that cell division equals aging. And you're going to learn why and the Nobel Prize winning science behind that bold statement that I've just made as well. It
is a bold statement. And as I said, I think a lot of people will relate to it too.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this.
Cell division equals aging. Yet many products damage your skin by increasing cell turnover in order to bring younger and fresher cells to the surface faster. Without knowing it, you could be accidentally aging your skin faster. One Truth 818 goes to the root cause of aging, supporting telomere health and cell lifespan with the power of TAM 818. Clinically and dermatologically proven. Real results, real people. When it comes to anti-aging, there is only one truth. One Truth 818.
Well, I can literally hear people running to cancel their peels and microdermabrasions right now. What an eye-opener that was.
Yeah, as you should. And the thing is, you're only doing what you have been told is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
So, you know, basically this is going to be quite an informative, educational hour that you spend with us because we want to teach you how best to look after your skin so you actually can have younger skin.
So, Rachel, understanding the science is actually crucial to understanding why this serum is a must-have. Let's start at the beginning. How did this journey start?
Yeah. Well, look, I had my own skincare clinic for about 10 years. And so I was under the belief as well, too, that if you wanted younger skin, you had to speed up cell turnover, increase cell renewal.
Yeah.
And then the skincare industry started getting very, shall we say, good at that. And there was sandblasting the face off, which is what I
Yes.
call microdermabrasion. Chemical peels, removing so many layers that people were blistering. And then there was laser treatments, exploding cells. You know, people were basically just trying to destroy their face with the hope that you would grow a new one, and that new one would look better. And at that point, I kind of backed up a little bit, and I had loads of clients saying to me, why aren't you doing this? You'd make so much money.
Yeah.
And I said, it just doesn't feel good. Now, at that point, I was introduced to Dr. Bill Andrews.
Right, the molecular biologist.
Yep. Award-winning molecular biologist.
Sorry,
You know,
yes.
yeah. Discovered a gene, you know, I'm in that lucky position where I get to call a work colleague, you know, someone who
Yes.
discovered a gene. Don't we all?
Wow.
No? So when I met Dr. Bill Andrews, and he actually explained to me what the aging process is, a gigantic light bulb went off for me, because we'd all been doing it completely wrong. And when I said to Bill, well, do you know what the beauty industry is doing? You know, everyone's trying to increase cell turnover and cell division. He looked at me and he said, why? Don't they know it's aging them faster? This information's been around for 70 years.
Has it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So science and the skincare industry have just not married together yet. And that is why we are here with One Truth 818, and why I called it that, so that we could actually teach people what the truth about aging is.
Tell us what a telomere is, because we've discussed this many times, and it's, I mean, the science is mind-blowing to me.
Yeah. So it turns out that aging all comes down to one thing, and that is the telomere. Now, telomeres, and if you haven't heard of them, they were discovered in the 1930s. They are like long tails attached to the end of your DNA.
Yes.
Now, every time a cell divides, that telomere shortens. You get about 50 cell divisions only before that telomere is so short that the cell won't divide and it will die. And that is why scientists and doctors literally call the telomere the clock of aging, because you can count the tick-tocks down.
Oh, okay.
You do not want to speed those up
Right.
until the cell goes, oh, you know, if I don't die now and I divide with the telomere that short, I'm going to mutate, and I don't want to do that. So it's out of here. So basically, telomere shortening is the aging process, and that is happening to all of us. We can't stop that yet. Science is working on it.
Okay.
But that's our baseline aging.
Yeah.
So I think now, like, there's the bingo moment of, oh, now I get why cell division equals aging.
Yeah. No more peels. No more
peels, thank you.
No, definitely not. I think, I want to know, have you ordered yours yet? Let's have another look at this offer, because you're saving $99 today. You're getting the duo, the power couple, for $279, which is less than the price of the serum on its own.
Correct, yeah.
It's free delivery, and of course we have Afterpay and Zip available. Now, if it's your first order today, I know you have a little bit of a deal for new customers.
Yeah, and we always do this. We actually give new customers an additional 15% off. Now, I don't mean of the full price. I mean of this incredible $279 price. So you actually get to take an additional 15% off that as well. So if it's your first order with us, this is my favourite bundle. Don't tell the other bundles. But this is the one that you should use that 15% discount on.
Love it, Rachel. Now, does it work on all skin types?
It does. Because this literally goes to the root cause of aging. And I'm going to tell you how in a few minutes. I don't want to give you too much information at once. But it goes to the cause of aging, which is telomere shortening within the cells. So because we're all made the same, you know, spoiler alert, if you're human, we all age the same. So we all anti-age in the same way. So this is for sensitive skins, dry skins, dehydrated skins, female skins, male skins. We're all made of cells. This is cellular age reversal. So Kate, that's just one pump there.
Yeah,
so if
just
you
one
pop
pump.
that on, you've got a free arm. You're probably going to have to go up your arm, because a little goes a long way.
It does, look.
It's so easy to use. 2 pumps twice a day, and all of the before and afters that we're going to show you throughout this show.
Yes, we've got some coming up, actually.
Yeah, it's 2 pumps twice a day. It's really important to hit those telomeres twice a day. But look at the difference that has made.
I know.
Just in the hydration
I feel
levels
younger on my left
already.
side already. What can I
Already?
say? No, but it does feel really lovely. It's very easy to absorb and go on. It's smooth, but it's not greasy.
Yes.
It doesn't seem to, leave any
No,
kind of
it's
film.
like a velvet gel kind
it's
of
lovely.
texture, so that it
Smells good.
absorbs really, really instantly. You've got jojoba, macadamia, sunflower esters in there, so you're
That's what I'm
getting.
smelling.
Yes.
Really nice. Why don't we have a look at some B&As? We've got Juliet coming up. She was using it, I think, for just a month.
2 months for Juliet.
2 months,
Yep.
wow.
Now, what I want to tell you about 2 months is it's basically one bottle. So one bottle lasts you 8 to 10 weeks. So if you see someone like Juliet and
Yeah.
it says, 2 months or 8-week trial,
That's one bottle.
a one bottle trial. It's what you're going to get yourself today.
Wow.
So have a look at these before and afters with that in mind.
So we've got Juliet, we've got Annette as well.
Yes.
Big difference there for her.
Yes.
Incredible. Esther.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at Esther.
And they did a mum-daughter
Yes.
thing with Felicity too, who popped up at the beginning, which I
Yeah.
thought was really sweet.
But Esther, what a difference in her face. Like, just her whole skin tone on her face has changed.
It's kind of the glow is back.
Yeah.
And what she wanted to do is she saw the forehead lines coming in and thought, so that's me for life now, is it? They've just settled in.
Right.
So instead of letting them settle in, she actually has gotten rid of those. Actually
Wow.
rid of them. They're not there anymore 2 months
No,
later.
I know, it looks incredible. And then
Yeah.
there's Pernilla as well. Same thing, she's got a lovely glow.
She does, and a lot of the
Thereafter.
redness and sensitivity from her skin is gone as well, and that's what she really wanted, was to strengthen her skin. And Pernilla's in her mid-50s, so it's really important to get that plumpness and that strength there, so
Well,
you
that's
don't
what we
end up
all
with broken
want, isn't it?
capillaries. Yeah, stronger, healthier, and younger.
Yeah.
Why not?
And in 2 months with one bottle.
Yes.
Incredible.
Easy, easy.
You know what to do. The phone number's there, the website's there. We've got a QR code just to make things really, really easy. Save $99 today. Get this power couple duo for less than the price of the serum. Today's the day, isn't it?
It is. You could actually, we talk about being party ready. Imagine turning up on Christmas Day and people actually say, instead of saying, gosh, you look tired if you had a hard few weeks leading up to Christmas, but actually saying, wow, you look like you've already had your holiday.
Or saying, have you had a peel? Absolutely not. Don't you either. Use this. Absolutely. And it works for any age. We've seen a variety of ages in some of the B&As already. You're going from
have.
people in their 30s to their 70s.
Yes, we
and it's
are.
making a
Actually, even older,
difference.
some of them. Yeah. But the thing is, no matter where you are in your age journey, there's no harm in starting to look slightly younger.
No.
And building that
Absolutely.
stronger skin again. I started using TAM 818, the active ingredient, on my skin
Yes.
in my mid-30s. Now that I've hit 50, my friends are going, oh, maybe we should have listened to you 15 years ago. So it's never too early to start to stop the aging process.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yes.
it 100% does.
Yeah.
Why don't we have a look at what some of your customers thought after using the serum for just 8 weeks?
Hi there, I'm Claire and I am 46 years old.
Mika, I've been using the serum for 8 weeks.
Hi, I'm Claire, I'm 47 years old.
Melanie, and I'm 48 years old.
Really straightforward. Yep, just wash your face and then put it on.
It really cut down the number of different processes in my morning and nighttime routine. Basically, there was nothing else.
It eliminates a lot of other products that we use daily, so having one amazing product is wonderful.
It was about around the 6-week mark that I when I put it on, I just noticed that my skin felt really smooth, and I've got a lot of sun damaged skin. Like I've got a lot of sunspots, and they were just like a lot lighter and just a lot smoother.
I have noticed a big difference in the lines around my lips, as well as a reduction in my pigmentation.
They're still there, but even not wearing foundation now, you can only, they're really light, I can only just see them, so I'm quite happy just to not worry about wearing foundation.
The absolute best thing about using One Truth 818 serum was how quickly the results came through. I didn't know what to expect, and so I was so surprised and delighted to see that 2 weeks in, I could notice a whole host of changes within my skin.
You get a lot of hydration and that glowy, plumpliness of your face.
Products, it felt really nice. It feels really good on your skin.
I always feel it just hydrating your skin instantly when you apply it.
Smoother, softer, but somehow more robust skin, if that makes sense. It's feeling less delicate. It feels plump and strong.
I'd definitely be recommending it to them, especially for the fine lines around the eyes like mine.
The simplicity of just using one product is wonderful.
I'd 100% recommend One Truth 818 to everyone. I know it's easy and it's enormously effective. Yeah.
I love the product. I would like to keep using it afterwards. It's definitely the best product I've ever used.
Definitely get some today.
Well, happy customers, amazing results. And it's all down to the discoveries made by molecular biologist, award-winning molecular biologist, Dr. Bill Andrew.
Correct.
He's incredible.
He made such scientific breakthroughs. Now, he's trying to cure ageing.
Yeah.
You know, he's not actually in the skin game, which is what I love about him the most,
Yes.
is that his science is real and robust. He wasn't doing it for a commercial benefit.
No.
And then we managed to marry the best scientific breakthroughs with the skincare industry. So we've been busy telling you what not to do or, you know, how you might be aging your skin faster.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the good news now.
Hooray!
Okay. Because there is actually a way to have younger skin. Only one way, though. So don't listen to anyone if they say, hey, come and have this laser treatment or cause inflammation and you'll have younger skin. The science tells you that's completely inaccurate.
Wow.
The one way to have younger skin. Now, if you remember me back saying that telomere shortening was the aging process.
Yes.
Well, it stands to figure, and it's the truth, that telomere re-lengthening is the anti-aging process.
Right.
So if you can make those telomeres longer again, you will have a younger skin cell, which means it will produce collagen, it will produce elastin, and even pigmentation. Every visible sign of aging on your skin all comes down to short and critically short telomeres. They're the ones making you look old. So
you're stopping aging, not just stopping it in its tracks, you're actually
undoing the
reversing it.
biological
Right.
age process. So what happens is every time a cell divides, the telomere shortens.
Yes.
Now, inside every cell, you've actually got a gene called telomerase, which Dr.
Yeah.
Bill Andrews discovered, which I was having a little joke about before. Now, that gene has got like a door on it.
Yeah.
So it can't do anything. But what he discovered is if you can unlock that door, it will activate an enzyme called telomerase, which runs down the length of the telomere and re-lengthens it again.
Wow.
So TAM818 in One Truth 818 is the world's most powerful telomerase activating molecule that has ever been discovered.
And this is the only product.
The only product, it's exclusively here. That door gets opened, wide open, the enzyme runs down, and it literally reverses the biological aging process. Now, actually, I'm going to back up just quickly because there's one other product in the market with any kind of robust studying behind it to prove that it's a telomerase activator.
Right.
Because they've gone public, Bill was able to do a side-by-side comparison. TAM818 is over 200 times stronger.
Wow.
So there is no competition. If you want to have actually younger skin cells, reverse all the visible signs of aging by going to the root cause of aging, TAM818 is exclusively in One Truth 818.
Feels like you're talking about the future, but it's here right
It's
now.
here now.
It's a lot to take in, and do you know what? You do explain it really, really well for people who aren't scientists. But why don't we just take a look at Dr. Bill summarising for us?
Telomeres are the very tips of your chromosomes. Your chromosomes are where your genes are. They're encoded on a molecule called DNA. Well, DNA is like a long string of beads. And think of these long string of beads as a shoelace. The caps on your shoelaces are the same as the telomeres on your chromosomes. So on this long string of beads, the very tips of these things are called telomeres. And they protect your chromosomes the same way that the caps on your shoelaces protect your shoelaces. And here's where all the problems begin. And it's all because every time your cells divide, those telomeres get a little bit shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. And these short telomeres cause your cells to senesce, and that's typically when you die of old age, when your telomeres get down to 5,000 bases. So that's what we have to do. We have to find a way to keep them from shortening and actually re-lengthen them. We started off with discovering that, as I mentioned, every time our cells divide, our telomeres get shorter, but that's not true in our reproductive cells. Our reproductive cells, cell divides, the telomeres don't get shorter. And we discovered this enzyme called telomerase. Telomerase is produced in our reproductive cells, and what happens every time the cell divides, telomeres do get a little bit shorter, but then telomerase re-lengthens it back to the original length. Long story short, we have found that if we overproduce telomerase in cells, we find that the telomeres actually start getting longer, which was the first hint that we actually had discovered a way to possibly reverse human aging. So we took this enzyme and we put it into normal skin cells. Remember, it's only produced in reproductive cells, but when we put it in normal skin cells, we found that these cells stopped aging and actually became younger by every method of measurement you can imagine.
Reverse the signs of aging. The website's there, the phone number's there. We've got a QR code to make it really easy, and an awesome deal today. You're saving $99 today on the Power Duo, the Power Couple here. Costing just $279, and that's less than the price of the serum on its own, right?
It is for both the products.
Yeah,
correct.
And it's free delivery today. You can use Afterpay. You can use Zip.
Yep, that's how I do all my shopping nowadays.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's break down this Power Couple. Let's talk about the serum first.
Yes, absolutely.
An incredible product.
So with the serum, you get your telomere technology that we have been talking about, all of that science. It actually has been proven to increase elastin, reduce wrinkles. Now, this actually stimulates collagen and hyaluronic acid production. Much more clever than just trying to shove them in there. Your skin will start doing it itself. We're going to talk about some independent clinical testing later, because this is proven. It's going to become your face, your eye, your neck and pigmentation treatment. Your skin will become stronger, and as we mentioned before, it's for all skin types, so everybody can use this.
Love that, and it's going to make a difference. Let's look at this before and after of the eyes here. That's quite a significant difference. Was that 30 days?
That was, yeah, so that was 30. So all of the independent clinical testing was done over a 30-day period. So it's about a half of a bottle. Right. You know, if you want to think of it that way.
Yeah.
So the results were absolutely significant, and you can see there the depth of wrinkle change, the quality of skin, how it's changed. The pores are different. You know, it is stronger, it is brighter, it's more dewy. So this is why if you go to the root cause of aging, you can literally reverse all the visible signs of aging.
Hey, and I just had a thought. If you buy it now, by Christmas,
You're
going to look different.
Hello, new you. Now,
hello, glow.
Yeah, I've actually formulated this so that it can go over the eye area as well. So when we say use it over the eye area, I don't just mean around it. I mean literally over the eyelids. And you'll see on the before and afters that you've been looking at, the eyelids are actually lifted.
Yeah.
So this does become your eye cream as well. So your day cream, your night cream, your neck cream, your eye cream, any treatments that you've been doing, so any wrinkle treatments, pigmentation treatments, you don't need to buy those anymore.
No.
It's all in here, because when you go to the root cause of aging, and it's got to make, that's why the science has to make sense, you reverse all those visible signs. So 2 pumps twice a day. So literally 1, 2, mushy mush over the face, the eyes, the lips, and the entire neck.
And
don't
the
forget the neck, over the entire neck area.
You know what I love though? It really simplifies your routine as well.
Absolutely.
There's one product, not 5.
Yeah. Do you know most people find they're saving money, they're saving time. The only thing they're losing is wrinkles, saggy skin, pigmentation.
And room in your luggage if you're going on holiday.
Yes,
I love how
totally.
simple it is.
Yeah.
Now, I think Juliet was thrilled with her results.
She was.
So why don't we take a look?
To see a bit more hydration, and we're using a lot less money on cosmetic injectables.
Hi, I'm Juliet. I'm 48 years old and live at Red Beach. You know, normally a skincare routine is you exfoliate, you cleanse, you tone, etc. You put your serum on, whereas this was just a one-stop shop. So I found it really easy. Totally dropped all of my products, listened to the brief and used only One Truth. I found it much easier to use One Truth serum as a one-stop shop, basically, morning and night. I felt more plumpish in my skin, a lot more hydrated, and I noticed that within a week of using it. It's a goodie, isn't it? It's a goodie. I love it.
There you go. That's why everyone should be using it, right? In the eyes. I found it really useful around the eyes. I didn't have to use eye cream. It's great. Ditch the eye cream. Ditch the eye cream. How much do you usually spend on an eye cream? 108. I was happy, which is what matters. Totally. I would definitely recommend 818 to my friends.
So this power couple is very potent because you've also got this amazing enzyme mask.
We do. So if you have a special occasion on that day, because you only use this once or twice a week. So 2 pumps twice a day, remember that mantra?
Yeah.
And you only use this once to twice a week. Now what it does is it loosens the glue, which is holding those dead skin cells onto the surface of your skin, which are stopping your skin from feeling smooth. So we're not touching the healthy cells at all. All we are doing is letting those dead skin cells drop off.
Okay.
So it's going to
It
look
feels
like
very
this.
gentle.
Oh, it's super, super gentle. Now, I'm going to tell you...
effective.
Still effective. There's 5% glycolic in here. Now, if you were to go for a chemical peel, for example, they can go up to 70%. That's blistering. We don't want to do that. Why I chose 5% is because at that level, it's actually been proven to leave the skin more hydrated than before it began.
Did you notice? Sorry, I was going to say, my conditioning was that, oh, it's very gentle. Is it still going to work? Because I'm conditioned to think it needs to be hard to rub off the skin.
That's true. That's what we've been told.
That's wrong.
That's totally wrong. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, we don't want that to happen. So you're going to leave this for, say, it's 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So those of you who know me, you know I'm so lazy, right? So I put this on in the morning, I iron the school uniforms, make the school lunch, whatever, jump in the shower, rinse it off.
Okay.
Now, this has also got 13 different oils in here, 14 plant extracts, CoQ10 to energise cells, but there's 2 very special ingredients in here and they're wrinkle-relaxing peptides.
Right.
So over time, this is going to help lessen the contraction of muscles and help the frequency of the contraction of muscles. So if you're thinking, oh my gosh, should I be getting injectables? Am I making wrinkles on my face from it moving all the time? This is going to be your natural, much more cost-effective and more gentle.
Smells like I'm in a salon.
Smells amazing.
Really does smell
beautiful. This is your party day of the party, and this is your forever product. Let's be honest. So get these today. 2 pumps twice a day, once to twice a week. By Christmas or by the time those invitations start coming in, you're going to be party ready.
You're going to be glowing.
Glowing, looking younger. I mean, I don't say these things lightly either.
I know you don't.
Dr. Bill Andrews would have my guts for garters if I said anything that wasn't proven. So, so this is what it is. I have to have scientific proof and evidence before I'm allowed to say anything.
Absolutely. Now, just have a think. What could this power couple do for you? Get to the phones. Get to the website, onetruth818.com. It's an amazing deal today. You're saving $99. You're getting this power couple for $279, which is less than the price of the serum on its own. Yeah.
Yes.
Free delivery as well.
Yep.
You can do part payments, $69.95 each. And if it's your first order today, you can take a further 15% off, right?
We do that as a special offer for all new customers.
Thank you.
So you can take a further 15% off the special offer, which means you're going to pay only $237.15.
Yes.
So you're actually saving $140.85. And if, like me, you want to pay with Afterpay or Zip, it's under $60. So 4 interest-free payments under $60. That's right. So if you've been waiting to save that 15%, today's the day to use it.
Today's the day. And start using it ready for Christmas and all those parties we all love to go to.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, we will be right back after this.
One Truth 818 is revolutionising the world of skincare. It contains TAM 818, the most expensive active ingredient in the world that is patented and exclusive to One Truth 818. Independent clinical trials in Italy showed reversals of the major signs of aging on 100 volunteers in as little as 2 weeks. 11 years of research and $33 million invested by award-winning microbiologist Dr. Bill Andrews, PhD, and his team at Sierra Sciences led to the discovery of the TAM 818 molecule. This active ingredient is the strongest of over 350,000 other compounds tested. It's so powerful that it's scientifically proven in vitro to slow down the aging process. The discovery of telomeres, the protective caps of our chromosomes that shorten as we age, redefined the aging process and was awarded a Nobel Prize in Physiology. Dr. Bill Andrews then went on to discover human telomerase, the enzyme that re-lengthens telomeres and reverses and stops the aging process. One Truth 818 is the only skincare system in the world using TAM 818 and endorsed by Dr. Andrews. It was created by Rachel Degas, a skin expert who many are calling the pioneer of epigenetic skincare. She is credited for her work in conducting the largest ever topical telomerase activation studies. You only need to use the smallest amount. It is extremely potent. It can replace several products, including neck creams, eye creams, lip creams, moisturizers, and pigmentation treatments, which saves you time and makes this serum even more affordable. It's time to discover One Truth 818, stemming from Nobel Prize-winning science, and treat your skin like never before. Reverse, correct, and prevent with One Truth 818, the world's biggest scientific skincare breakthrough. Stop the appearance of aging in its tracks with One Truth 818.
Well, if you've just joined us, we are discussing the very unique One Truth 818. Now, this serum can stop the appearance of aging in its tracks. Yep, it doesn't matter how old you are or what type of skin you have. One Truth 818 can deliver life-changing results. We're chatting about the Nobel Prize-winning technology that led molecular biologist Dr. Bill Andrews to discover the telomerase gene. TAM 818, which is in this serum, activates this gene. Now, the ingredient is 200 times more powerful than any other discovered ingredient. Rachel, it's a lot to take in. Now, can you explain the science to us again? Just so we kind of got it.
Yeah, because I just do the nice little nutshell, which is, you know, the details of the science are phenomenal. But what I need you to remember is that cell division equals aging. Yes, I know it's the opposite of what you've been told, which is why I'm really begging you to remember that cell division equals aging. So what happens, we know that cells are in a constant state of division. Every time a cell divides, telomeres, which are like long tails on the end of your DNA, shorten. Now that can only happen about 50 times before that cell has to die. So telomere shortening and cell division is the clock of aging. Now you do have a gene inside of all of your cells. I'm going into epigenetic science here. So switching that gene on removes the block and activates an enzyme which literally runs down the end of that telomere and re-lengthens it again. Now I'm talking about biological age reversal, literally undoing the aging process, making that cell younger again. Now why is that so important? It's because a young cell produces collagen, produces elastin, produces an even pigmentation. So with this one action, you literally have younger skin again. So all the visible signs of aging are taken care of. So it really is, people call it a miracle product. And I like that word, but I don't want you to think that it means it's not going to work.
No.
You know, because it actually is. Yeah, exactly. No, it's completely science-based epigenetic skincare. You can't do better.
You can't. Well, you need to order yours today. We have the website here, onetruth818.com.au. We've got the phone number. We've also got the QR code just to make it really, really easy. You're saving $99 today, so this really is the day to get your Power Duo right here. You're paying $279, and normally you'd pay more just for the serum itself. So it's a great deal with free delivery. You can use Zip Pay, you can use Afterpay. 4 payments of $69.95 if that suits you. And of course, if you're a new customer, Rachel, you get an extra discount.
Yeah, you can save over $140.
Wow.
And it means your Afterpay and Zip payments are actually under $60. So today you're going to get the duo for only $237.15. So
awesome. Very generous, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Try it for yourself and just think by Christmas you could really be seeing the results.
Well, it's the gift that you'll give yourself. Nobody
That's
ever
a nice
said,
way to put it.
boy, I regret having better skin now.
No.
You know.
No. So with One Truth 818, we're talking about a biological reversal of the aging process on your skin.
Yes.
And TAN 818 in here is patented and exclusive to this serum.
Correct.
So what can it replace?
So this,
Day
I mean,
cream?
yeah, day cream, night cream. I know that people are spending extra money on like hyaluronic acid serums and things like that. This is proven to be hydrating and to stop transepidermal water loss. So you don't need those extra hydrators either.
No.
It's got jojoba, macadamia and sunflower oils in here, just the esters of them, so it's not greasy.
No.
But you get all of that nourishment, plant phospholipids, lecithin, vitamin E. It's your eye cream, your neck cream, your everything cream, except for your SPF actually. So
Right,
you
of
still need to
course.
put your SPF
Okay.
on. But what you want to do is cleanse your face and then 2 pumps twice a day.
Yeah.
But it's going to be your face, your eyes and your neck.
All right.
Super easy to use.
We've talked quite a lot about the science, but of course the clinical results are also impressive. And
Yeah.
you used an independent laboratory in Italy
Yeah.
called Abbich, didn't you?
We did. It's really important to know where your information is coming from.
Yeah.
It's not just me stood here saying, I think this is the best.
You can back it all up.
We can, and we actually used 100 volunteers so that the evidence was completely irrefutable.
Yes, absolutely. Tell us, because I love the story of when you got the results.
Yes.
Number one, they'd said, you only need to use like 20 or 30 people. And you're like, no, I want to do 100.
Well, it was, and they thought that it was a language barrier happening, you know, that I was like, no, I need 100. You have no idea. I'm going up against the entire skincare industry here. So give me 100. Now, interestingly, 90% noticed an improvement in skin roughness and wrinkle depth within 2 weeks.
Gosh.
2 weeks.
That's impressive.
92%. So, hey, remember this is out of 100 people? So 92 people. You know what I mean? Like the percentage is amazing. Noticed an improvement in skin hydration levels within 2 weeks. 100% had no adverse reactions. And this is over a 30-day clinical trial at Abbich Labs on 100 volunteers, and they were aged 39 to 65.
Okay.
So we chose, and they all happened to be women.
Yes.
So we did it on women, not young girls, because I think that that was so important as well, because that's who's going to be using this product.
Yes, and we've got to be in before and after to have a look at as well.
Yeah.
And
And so even though it was
what a
over
difference.
30 days, you can see that there's that 2-week shot.
Yeah.
You know, so actually a
middle.
significant difference was made at that 2-week mark.
absolutely.
And a lot of people do notice that as well.
Yeah. You know what? I love hearing people's stories and hearing about the issues that have bothered them for years that resolve, I don't know, things like dryness, red skin, wrinkles, the crow's feet.
Yep,
the
absolutely. Even
loss of
dark
elasticity.
circles under eyes, you know, crepiness. But, I mean, those are all sort of descriptive words, but also people feel like themselves again, you know, and I think that's what brings us joy when we hear that, isn't it?
Definitely. We can definitely relate. In fact, let's have a look at this.
I'm 53 years old. I'm 41 years old.
66 years old.
38 years young.
One Truth 818 serum was super easy to use.
It's a one-stop shop. You just put it on and leave it, and it's fantastic. So easy.
I put it on in the morning, put it on at night, and it's just been amazing for my skincare routine.
Super easy.
My skin was so much better hydrated. Like, I naturally have quite dry skin, and I've noticed a huge difference in that, which has been great.
Really, the plumpness and the glowiness of the skin just felt a lot more hydrated. And even though I started off wearing the serum and a hydrating moisturiser, I stopped that very, very quickly because you just don't need anything extra.
The colour underneath my eyes has definitely, like the bags under my eyes have improved. It's a huge improvement for something I've only used for like 2 months. Felt that my skin really sort of thanked me for that, and probably I had been neglecting it a bit.
My husband told me he thought my skin was looking better, and one of my sons told me that he thought my redness had gone down, which was one of the things I was hoping for, so that was really good.
The way it made my skin feel after a very, very short period of time.
Oh, wow.
Golly. Yeah, no, that's different. My partner said that my skin was looking great, and also work noticed, some of my work colleagues,
Well, it's taught me that I should have looked after my face all these years, and I haven't.
How old are you? And 53, and wow, you don't look 53. The results that came, as I said, after 2 weeks, it was noticeable.
About a month in, I had a meeting with some friends, and they all accused me of going to get fillers. Yes, there is definitely a difference. My eyes, they're not quite so saggy and baggy, top and bottom. which has always been a bit of a bugbear. I've already told my friends who thought I'd had fillers about it, so...
You know what, one of the things I love the best, and there are many things like, the science is impressive, the clinical studies are fantastic, but I love the fact that you've actually simplified our skincare routine for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what, I went and I did a training in a skincare clinic the other day, and this girl in her mid-20s cornered me afterwards, and she was like, but what else do you use? I'm like, nothing. She's like, well, what treatments are you having? I'm like, none. Like, I was like, you really have no idea how lazy I am
This is my kind of routine.
when it comes to skincare.
Yeah.
But you throw out the eye cream, throw out the 7-layer steps that you're doing, unless you enjoy that time to yourself.
Sure.
You do that. But really, I want you to open that drawer and go, which ones of these are increasing cell turnover? Get rid of them. Which ones of these say that they're going to speed up cell renewal, that are over exfoliating? Retinol is a big one. It actually, you think your skin feels really smooth because it's making your skin flake off and flake off and flake off.
Yeah.
Now, the massive issue with that is it could be in your cleanser, your day cream, your night cream, your eye cream. You have no idea how much you're actually exfoliating your skin on a daily basis, and you are accidentally aging your skin faster.
Yeah.
So please throw
I can
all
hear the
those
collective
out.
sighs.
I know.
People cancelling appointments left, right, and
it's
centre.
not your fault. Like, the information's
know.
it's been really wrong.
We're conditioned almost to believe that.
We are, yes. So this is it. Please believe it can be this easy and this simple. We are going to do 2 pumps. I'm only doing 1 for you because 2 I'd have to be like, I'd stand here forever rubbing it all up my arms. So this is how it looks. It just goes straight in. It's like a velvet gel. Almost feels like a beautiful primer.
It's not greasy. It absorbs beautifully.
It does.
Smells
Literally,
good.
by the time I've put that down and grabbed my makeup, which has the SPF in it for me, and put that on, this is all in. So please remember, go over your entire face, eye area, right over those eyes, and don't forget your neck area as well.
I'm going to be doing some tests on my neck, aren't I?
Yeah, and we also, I think sometimes too, when we're young, the neck looks like it's going to look young forever.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. We do need to change that. So make sure that you do pop that on your neck. So 2 pumps twice a day is how we're going to use this. Now this one, now actually I just thought, I keep talking this is the instant glow. Don't feel like this takes years to work.
No,
people
are seeing results in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, yeah. So although this is your long term, you're never going to want to stop using it, you will see results from this really quickly as well. Now, once to twice a week, no more than that, because we don't want any kind of over exfoliation or anything happening. But you have got the CoQ10 in here, which energizes those cells so that you can start clearing toxins and dark circles. You have got hyaluronic acid in here as well too. That's what I said, throw that serum out. You don't need that anymore. It's in here. 13 different oils, 14 different plant ingredients, and 2 wrinkle relaxing peptides. So you get the best of all worlds.
Yes.
And life is about celebrating. So this is your party ready duo, the power couple.
I love it. Now, while I wash this off, we're going to have a listen to Cassie. She's a girl after my own heart because she's the same as me in that she's quite lazy with skincare.
Yeah.
She doesn't love using loads of products. When you're tired and you want to go to bed, I don't want to be putting 5 things on.
No.
So let's take a listen to Cassie and how she felt the product was for her.
Hello, I'm Cassie and I am 44 years old, but now I look 24 years old. I really enjoyed using it and it was so easy to use. I actually spent a bit longer than I might do normally using it. I enjoyed taking an extra moment in my day for rubbing in this nice smelling, nice feeling liquid onto my face. I've always had super dry skin. It's just one of those things. I normally wear a moisturiser, but it sort of wears off halfway through the day, or I still end up feeling very dry, and I have been absolutely loving using the serum. I have not needed to use any extra moisturiser. With that, the skin is definitely a lot plumper, which is really lovely. A week was all it took. Probably sooner than that, but I've been so busy. But definitely after a week, I was like, actually, I don't need to put any moisturiser on. It's just sort of a waste of time. I'll see how it goes without, and it was absolutely brilliant. So, see, that's awesome. And I loved it. Thank you.
Awesome deal, awesome clinical trials, awesome science, but in the end it is about the B&As, isn't it?
It is.
And today, for the less than the price of the serum, you can get this Power Duo. Should we have a little look at some before and afters again?
Because I think
it is
as
about
you
the
said,
results.
It's about what it does for
what
people.
it's going to do for you.
Yeah,
isn't it?
totally.
All right, let's have a look. Who have we got first here? I think it's Juliet.
Yeah, so Juliet, interesting, because I'm talking about the wrinkle relapsing peptides in the enzyme mask. She was spending thousands and thousands of dollars on fillers and Botox.
Wow.
And literally, I had to cut the name out, but she was saying the eye cream she used to use that cost her $140 just for the eye cream. She said it's not half as good as what One Truth 818 did for her eyes. Remembering that it's your serum, your eye cream, your neck cream. So she wasn't paying that extra $140 on something that was substandard to One Truth 818. And I think a lot of people find that too.
What about Annette then?
Yeah, so
That's quite a
Annette, as you
difference.
can see, she is a little bit of a more mature lady. But you can see there's a massive shadow under that deep wrinkle under her eye. The shadow's gone because the wrinkle has receded and lifted back. And I'm not being disrespectful, but these are very deep lines that we're looking at. So I'm not talking about this only works on fine lines.
No.
We're talking about biological age reversal, no matter where you are at the stage in your life.
What about Esther? I mean, she's relatively young. She's in her 30s, but what a difference.
Yeah, so she was 38 here, and she was doing the, do I go get laser? Do I go get Botox? What do I do here? And instead tried One Truth 818 and has never gone to any of those violent, skin-damaging kind of...
Smart lady.
Yeah, yeah. So, and she's just glowing.
Yeah, she
Absolutely
is.
glowing.
And Pernilla as well.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Stronger skin. You know, we can, I don't know if you can see it on your screens here, but when you really zoom in, you can actually see some of the capillaries have really strengthened.
Right.
And that's why her skin looks less red. Her eyelids have lifted too. Can you notice that?
I can.
Yeah, and so this is what, when you're in your mid-50s and you sort of start getting that slight sag on your eyelids, that's where One Truth 818 can really step in and be an intervention for you.
You know what? It's never too late, I think, is
Never
what
too
I'm
late.
getting from this. Because you've got customers in their 70s, in their 30s. It's never
Absolutely.
too late to reverse the signs of ageing.
Yeah. Like I said nobody ever, oh, I wish I hadn't made myself look younger. You know?
Of course not. You just want to be the best version of yourself. And we've got an amazing deal today. The Power couple, the duo here, the serum and the enzyme mask. You're saving $99 today. You're just paying $279, which is cheaper than the serum on its own.
It is. It's like
isn't it?
$20 off the serum and have a free enzyme. It is. It's a really great deal.
You can buy it in one go. You can do 4-part payments. You also get free delivery. And if you're a new customer, you get an extra 15% off, right?
You do. We love new people joining us, so we will give you an extra 15% off the already discounted price.
Yes. So all you got to do today is scan that QR code. We've made it very, very easy. Or go to onetruth818.com.au. There's a number on your screen. They're standing by. I think just make the decision today.
Yes.
And by Christmas, wow, we could be seeing a real difference,
You'll be feeling
right?
really different.
I love it. Look, today's the day. Do something for yourself. Make a gift to yourself and get that glow. Stop the appearance of ageing in its tracks. Go to onetruth818.com.au. We've also got the phone number there and the QR code just to make it really easy to get your power couple, the serum and the enzyme mask. Rachel, thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome. I had to come to bring my favourites for you.
You did. It's lovely to see you as always.
Yeah, thank you.